Welcome to Celebrity Cars, folks. 1974 was the only year that they made a 260Z. And we got one in brown. Welcome to Celebrity Cars, folks. We're located in Las Vegas. You gotta come check us out. We're not too far away from the Strip, 7770 Dean Martin Drive. Easy to find. You come in and hang out with us, talk about cars, maybe take something home. We've got a little bit of everything in here. Well, I was born in 1971, and I was just a little kid when this one rolled off the assembly line, and I hated brown growing up, and now I'm totally in love with brown. I missed a Charger a couple months back. It was all brown. It was beautiful. I just love brown now. Beautiful brown Datsun 260Z. This is a lot of fun, and a lot of people come in here and really think that this is really, really cool. We just got it in. It's in really nice shape. I'm your living, breathing condition report guy, folks. Scratches, rust, abrasions, dirt in places they shouldn't be, well, whatever. I'm gonna go over this car from top to bottom and share with you its exact condition. This is a good shipper. You just put it in the back of a truck and it could come right to your door. So if you're the paint guy and the chrome guy and you really wanna know what condition of this car is in, I'm gonna do my very best to help you out with that. So come on, let's go for a ride here. We're gonna hop in and dive right into the front nose of this car. And let's start with the chrome bumper. It's a nice, solid bumper, folks. I'm gonna say it's about 50% on its way out. This is nice and smooth where my hand is, but you see that a lot of that chrome surface has just left us. We've used a little bit of chrome polish on it, got it to shine up a little extra nicer. When you're driving down the road, it shines beautiful, but if you get up close to it, this is what you see. So it is what it is. These things can be repaired. 1974, got these great big bump stops in the front. Both of these are nice. Both of these are nice. They got little small abrasions on them, but there's nothing, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. They're all one piece. They're on here really good, and there's nothing to worry about there. I'm gonna look down underneath here. I spent some time underneath here cleaning this whole section. So this brown paint down below and a couple of these metal pieces, great grills across the front. These are all nice and straight, a little pitted, but I mean, I'm talking a little. But it's beautiful down here. It's not all banged up. It's nice and smooth. There might be a little dent down there, but it's not a scratchy abrasion. It's in general, it looks pretty darn good underneath this Datsun. We're gonna go look at that in a little bit further into the video. The black bumpers on both sides, the same stuff that these are made out of, have a little bit of wear all across here, made out of the same rubber stuff. It's still black. It's got a couple little marks in it, but it's nothing. I don't have to point at it and go, there's an abrasion scratch here. Okay, they are what they are. I know you can see it really well on video. It's not hard to say. That's just a little bit of wear into this. Has been around for a while. Okay, so we have the direct nose covered. Let's move a little bit back. You see this grille is still in all good shape back here and all in one piece. These turn signals and driving lights look terrific. And all those plastics in there, everything's in here real good. There's nothing loose or anything like that. All right, now let's hop into the brown. Welcome to Brownland. Now look, there's a couple little scratches in the surface of this car. They're mainly chips. There isn't any, oh, the guy hit the garage door one day 20 years ago. There's none of that. It's just got some mild, even from microfiber towel abrasions in the paint. We have not, I don't believe we have gone crazy on this paint with wheels and all that kind of stuff. Major detailing products and so on and so forth. It has one repaint from what I understand, and I don't know how long ago that was done, but it really looks spectacular in here. Again, you get the reflection off of our fancy Celebrity Cars lights. You can see some abrasions in the paint. Let's see if this is a chip right here. That's not a chip, that's just some dirt. Over here, this is the only, oh no, look at that, that's gone too. There's a crack right there. Okay, let's start with the first mark. There's a crack right there at the top of my finger, right below the windshield. There's a couple light scratches here. Let's work our way back down to the front of the car and back around the front of the nose. We'll go down the passenger side just so we can get this the rest of the hood taken care of. So let's regroup here and talk about and evaluate what we just found here. There's no somebody dropped a screwdriver. There's no big scratches here, folks. It's really beautiful. Just in case you can't see it, there's some light scratches in the paint. Once again, they're very, very faint, and they're very, very detail oriented as far as your fancy detailer down the street, or maybe even some of the products off your shelf. We'll be able to take care of those pretty darn quick. There's a small mark right here. And other than that, the rest of it's nice. All right, if you wanna, there you go. And I'll come over here and let's work our way back from the front nose back to the rear bumper. The wheel, first of all, and tires look great. There's a mild wear on the steel. The hubcaps look in really, really sharp condition, so that's good. So passenger side front is good. I'm gonna look down the side of this Datsun from right here where I'm, you know, that look you can give to see if you see any major warbles or any big dings in the side of the car. I don't see any. Okay, let's continue down. The molding looks great. I believe the center strip might have faded just a little bit, and it's an interesting color, but it still looks really good. This chrome molding all the way down the side of the car is very, very straight and very nice. 260Z emblem looks good. Watch my hand, please. I'm gonna start here, and I'm gonna go all the way down the side. Okay, right here, got a little bit of acne right here, okay? A little bit of surface rust, it's right there. Very small Appalachian Mountains, they're not big, okay? They're not runny Rockies or anything. So really small right there, about the size of these 3 fingers. It's right there. All right, now let's continue down. My fingers, you see how they're dirty. I've got them wrapped around the bottom down here to catch the end of the metal, the steel panel. So, okay, let's continue. And that's it. So, right here is the only little spot. Very difficult to see. And but it's there, so that's what I'm here for. So hopefully you're appreciating this attention to detail here and showing you what's going on. There's the paint feels a little funny right here, but I'm not, that's nothing. It's nothing. It's just road wear. It's nothing. Okay, there's a light scratch in the paint here. A good detailer might be able to do something with that. I can't get my finger in it at all. I'm also wondering if it might be some dirt. Hold on, this might be funny. Oh, no, okay, light abrasion, very light abrasion right there. Let's continue down the side of this brown. Looks like we might have had a little paint chip repair paint right there. They did a very, very nice job. Small, super small mark right there, not even the length of my fingernail. And this, there's a seam here, and it's bubbled out just a little. I'm talking really little. It might be absolutely nothing. It's just the molding welding together, or however they put it together down there. Nothing bad. Again, I hope you appreciate the attention to detail here. We're just trying to hook you up, make sure you're comfortable with your purchase in case you're getting ready to pull the trigger. All right, we're gonna get back into that in a minute. I'm just looking at the inside of the door panel, and all looks really good and nice and solid. Door jamb looks good too. Okay, rear tire looks good. Again, we have a little bit of wear. I'm not gonna call it road rash on these wheels. I'm just gonna call it some wear. They're not dented or anything. They just, you know, could be reconditioned. Hubcap's nice. Back to the paint, back to the body panels. All looks good. We went right past the glass. Let's conquer that real quick. You can stay right there. I'm just going to show you this. You know, we don't have any power windows. Roller works good. Everything goes up and down. Just wanted to show you that. Okay, inside the gas, all put together. All looks good. Just a little dirty. It's all good. And my hand's down here now, and everything's good down here. All right, let's continue back into the rubber paneling. I'm a little upset this isn't cleaner. But the rubber is okay. It's okay. It's got lots of moisture in it. I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to lay along here, but it's in good shape. It's all in one piece. There aren't any tears in it. Yeah, all the way around. It's all good. Now, this rear chrome bumper is about 30% better than the front. So this is about 70%, 80%. We'll call it 75. We'll go in the middle. There's a lot of abrasions along here. I did not hit any of this with chrome polish back here because it was in, better shape. I guess I should have to see what it would look like. But it's in much better shape than the front. It still looks good. It still shines great. Let's look at the tail lights. The tail lights, all nice and all put together. They aren't cracked at all. The moldings around, the chrome moldings around the tail lights are good. This plastic piece inside where it houses the rear tail lights all look good. These rubber bumpers back here, we skipped over these. They look good. Looking underneath, looks pretty darn good. Well, again, we'll look at that later. Let's see. The paint back here, a couple mild marks, a lot of detailing. Boy, I almost want to go. I want to go in the back right now and get my favorite polish and wax and just do this piece back here. I feel the need to do it. It's a little rough to touch. It's not. Oh, my hands are really dirty now. But it's really you could see it's thick paint. It's good color. It's good paint. Let's look at the rear glass. This all looks good back here with its minor, 47 years of life. It's done very well. Has minor abrasions. This chrome and strip around the rear window is all very satisfactory. I will say it that way. A couple of abrasions in the chrome, slight wear on that little gasket, but nothing to be afraid of, and all looks pretty darn good. Let's do the roof while we're here, and then I'll get back down to the driver's side. Once again, the same story here. Go find your favorite stuff on your shelf. Man, I might even do it before you guys get your hands on it. And give this a good polish and a good wax, and don't forget about the clay bar first. That's important. Okay, back to the driver's side. Now, let's do the hand treatment here. Underneath, all good. Feels pretty good to me. And then I'm going to do this. So hold on. I'll report back to you in just a moment. Okay. The Blue Mountains. No, it's just a real small spot right there. The size of my thumbnail. Okay, that's all. Just right there. That's it. And it's really small. Still has brown paint on it. It's not getting ready to pop through or anything. It's fine. A couple really small there's a little small chip right there. There might be a real small chip right there. That was dirt. This looks beautiful brown. Minor abrasions, like I said, your detailer. Chrome, beautiful. The stripping down this side, not as straight as the other side, but darn close to it. And looks good all the way down the side of the car. And the chrome part looks satisfactory, and so does this middle piece. Again, I'm not sure what this color was supposed to be. But all this looks great down here. That wheel and tire, same condition as the others. This wheel and tire, same condition as the others. Paint looks good. All nice solid brown. Waiting for your favorite waxes and polishes. Really light chip right there where somebody put some touch-up paint. The touch-up paint job done on this car, even though it's only in one or two spots, very tastefully done. Very well done. Okay. Windshield. I don't know, you tell me. I'm going to say this windshield was replaced at some point because it's beautiful. There's not a mark on it. There's no windshield wiper, what you'd find on almost every one of these. So obviously the windshield was replaced at some point, so it's beautiful. Let's figure out how to get into the engine compartment. We'll get a good look at this motor. Nope. Oh, I don't remember how to do this. Okay, I got it. 50 cars in the showroom, folks. Every one of them opens different. Okay, what do you think? All of the hoses are clean. Nothing's crudded up in here. Overtime wear. Very well kept. Beautiful color. The electrical wires look like they're all supposed to be, are all put where they're nice and safe. Fluid looks good and nice and level. Pretty neat to see this. Pretty neat to see this. Look underneath the hood. See, all this is in beautiful shape as well. And just super nice. All the way down here in these cavities behind the headlights, you can see these, I would presume that these, might have been replaced at some point too. I mean, they're really, really nice shape. Super nice and clean down here. Just a little bit of dust and such. Okay, in here, on this side, these doors are in fabulous shape. Okay, all the hinges, all the paint, all down here in the gutter. They all look really good, just so you know. I'm gonna come over there and show you that one. This is where your battery is. It's really cool how they did this extra little setup here. What you can see in these cavities is just like on the other side. Everything is real nice. There's no rust going on in here or anything like that. Now, we are outside of the car. If you could come back over my left shoulder and then head back towards the dashboard, you can see how nice the upper part of the dash is. Generally, it's a really, really nice shape inside this interior. Interesting color combination. I'm wondering if, a lot of it kind of changed color over time, if you will. The top of the door is a little lighter than the lower part of the door, but it's in wonderful shape. Yeah, I'll let the camera's going to have to do some adjusting there as far as colors goes. I'm sorry. When we get outside and go for a ride in this, I'm sure we're going to address a lot of these body panels and stuff. But if you have any questions, and you can always refer to photographs at celebritycars.com. Here's the passenger seat. Here's the door jamb. Although I wish it was a little cleaner, it's all very solid. The tray going in and out looks good. The seat's in really, really nice shape. I'm trying not to touch it. It's got lots of moisture left in it. It's an off green kind of color, which I think is really cool. The carpet, seems to be in really good shape over here too. And getting a good look at the dash, which you probably can't see very well, but I'm letting you know that all of this is in actually really, really nice shape. It's very attractive in here. Odd colors, but very attractive in here. All right, I'm gonna leave this door open and I'm gonna go, you wanna come over to the drive? Oh, let's do this too, this is fun. All I gotta do is hit this button, huh? Oh, it's not that easy. Oh, I need a key. Okay, I'll get a key. All right, I have one key. So this better be the key. Something's telling me that it probably should be opening if the button is already up. So, oh yes. Okay, look at this beautiful brown in here. Wow. Carpet's beautiful. Here, I think I can handle this for you, folks. Oh, nah, maybe not. I don't want to tear this up and screw it all up. No, I'm doing it. There you go. You keep going. Look at that. Interesting spare. Everything looks great and super clean. Super clean down there. Ugh. Okay, I'll fix all that later. The leather back here, the plastic back here. I don't know, got like a leather wall back here. It's way cool. It's in great shape. I guess that's layered. Yeah, it's layered in leather. Looks beautiful. All in these jambs back here, all the bolts, all the gaskets that hold this roof up, all in here. I'm pretty sure that this is, you know, kind of sort of some of the first stuff to go. This is where water would come in and lay if you had this parked outside all the time. And this looks just as good as the whole rest of the car. So, awesome. I'm gonna leave this open for some lighting assistance. I'm gonna sit here. Let's look inside this door. And you see how the color, you know, the wear, the over time. I think it's really cool patina. A little bit of brown, a little bit of lighter, darker a hue of green and brown, if you will. I think it's really special, actually. Let's make sure this goes up and down nice. We have air conditioning in this one, folks, so we're in good shape there. So you don't need to put those windows down all the time. Got your nice Nissan motor badge. Got all your fancy VIN numbers on it. All of this is super solid. In here, all looks good. I'm gonna look at the headliner. There might be a small mark on the headliner right there. You know, you don't try and come in. You know, it's not gonna happen. You know, that's probably important too. Let me find one clean finger. Okay, I'm gonna call it a super stupid small abrasion right there. It's no big deal, okay? Just telling you what I see. The rest of it looks really good. Reflections and all in here. The visors look great. Neat little leather pouch in the driver's side one. All these gauges look good. Center console looks good. We're gonna look at this again when we get outside in the sunlight. It's a little too dark in here but just so you know, it's really super special. There's a little bit of wear on the Datsun button on the steering wheel and on the steering wheel itself. But all of this is, you know, this is back in the early part of the 70s where, you know, that the plastics and stuff like that they use, especially the blacks, it was really difficult to bang this stuff up. It really resisted really well. And this is just, you get a couple fainted letterings for the heat and, you know, off, and 1, 2, 3 for the volume of the air. The little light deterioration in the white paint, but really, you know, it's nothing that you'd shake your head at. It's great. Okay. Well, again, we're going to look at this and make sure all these gauges and stuff do everything they're supposed to do. And when we get it out to go for a ride down the street. And boy, I give this car a huge thumbs up. First of all, if you've got something for the 260Z, well, they only made them in 1974, so this is about your only shot. And if you like brown ones, which you should, because they're really, really something. Very classy and very Datsun Z, without a doubt. So give us a call if you have any questions, 702-818-1031. Let's go for a ride real quick. So folks, we find ourselves inside the 1974 Datsun, the only year that they made the 260Z. And it's incredible in here. Got a nice dash cover going on. All the gauges are very clear. And can you believe the air conditioner works? It's really hot out, so we're going to start the car, okay? Clutch is in. Fires right up. It's beautiful. I'm going to crank up the AC. Let's get the AC going in here. Sorry, you're going to have to listen to that extra fan. Nah, I'll turn it off once we get cruising. Okay, I'm going to adjust my seat really quick because I feel like I'm a little too far back. The seat adjusts really nice. I don't have my seatbelt on, and I'm not going to put it on. We're not going to go crazy right now. Park brake is down. Feels pretty good. Clutch is in. Let's go. I'm going to turn the fan down a little bit so you can hear the motor shifting. Here we go. Okay, 45 miles an hour. Let's try these brakes. Okay, my rear passenger side right tire locked up. But other than that, you know, we don't have power brakes and all that really cool stuff in 1974 in a 260Z. Okay, so we're gonna have those issues, but brakes are good. It didn't pull to the right or left or anything. This is all very, very fair. I'm back on the gas. Clutch is coming out, off we go. Engine sounds great. Shift's awesome. Steering wheel makes a little squeak. It's kind of charming. Clutch is in. First gear, off we go. Neat little cruiser. Beautiful ride. My right turning signal's on. My foot's on the brake. Right hand turn. Woohoo! Hey, 1974 260Z. That's what you're gonna get. I'm down into second gear. And then down into first. The whole time, folks, which is really unheard of, 1974 Datsun with functioning air conditioning. It's nice and cold in here. It's almost like we're in a brand new car when it comes to the air conditioning. Turn the air radio on. Sting says the radio works good. See an open fuse box down there on the right hand side that we didn't see earlier down underneath the dash. No big deal. All nice and clean. The wires look good. And I'm just looking around me right now. I'm looking at the carpet, looking at if there's anything that I missed. You know, the brown tan leather back there, it's just in beautiful shape. Got a couple different colors going on here in the interior, but overall, this is just a fantastic ride. Sitting here, it's purring away. Looks like we need some gas soon. Oil pressure's good, temp is great. I mean, it's 109 degrees outside and the air conditioner's working. This is like the ultimate cruiser. You get an opportunity to own a brown at that. A brown 1974 260Z. Original wheels. This is just fabulous. Needs a little love here and there. You've seen the undercarriage, you've seen all the paint, and we're excited to offer it to you. CelebrityCars.com or 702-818-1031. We'll hear from you soon. Thanks.